This video is sponsored by Birch.
I swear to God, if any Blair Witches pop out right now, they can catch these hands.
Hello. Are you ready to get artsy? No. Get out. This week, friends, we are getting cozy. Basically, there's a lot going on here today. I started work on redoing my barn studio thing. Nick is working in the kitchen. There's just kind of a lot of chaos going on. I'm also very tired. We did have to clear out that whole barn for the contractors to work on it, and so it required a lot of heavy lifting. With these noodle arms, my body is in pain. What would be a good way to just relax? Contrary to what Madonna once said, time does not go by so slowly. I have been feeling like a little overwhelmed lately, like I can't stop and collect myself. So I figured that's what I wanted to do this week, do some painting. I'm just gonna plop my booty in the middle of a field, be one with nature. I feel like I'm dressed the part. If you're not looking like you're one step away from making clothing for all the Von Trapp children out of curtains, are you even ready to go paint? Yeah, I don't know. I just felt like being extra today. Haha. Ooh. So one of my favorite things to do when I travel with Nick is to, If that was not visual representation of how long it's been since I've gone anywhere. My favorite things to do when we take a trip, block out some time to sit down and paint where we've gone. You know, I don't know. At the risk of sounding incredibly pretentious throughout the entirety of this video, to put it simply, it just hits different. Rather than just taking a picture with my phone or with my camera, actually sitting down, painting it really forces me to like notice all of the details of everything. You almost remember the experience better than if you were to take just a photograph. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do this week. Have a jolly good time. Before we pack up my watercolor travel kit, this video is sponsored, so to talk a little bit about that, here's sponsor Rachel. Hi there. Do I film a lot of sponsored segments from my bed? Perhaps. So this video is sponsored by Birch Living. Birch is a premium mattress in a box company. Their non-toxic mattresses are made right in America, crafted with natural and organic materials that have been sustainably sourced. They sent me the Birch Luxe mattress, which is a step above their normal mattress. It has 8 different layers of organic cashmere, organic wool, organic cotton, and 100% natural latex, which was created to help with breathability, cooling, support, and offers increased airflow. I run really hot and kind of sweaty when I sleep, so it was really nice to have a mattress that is built to combat that. It's just nice knowing I also have a mattress that is gonna help me be more sustainable by having a mattress that's made with raw materials. I also received the mattress topper, which just makes it that much more comfortable. Nick and I were really due for a mattress upgrade. 2014, we got it as a hand-me-down from one of Nick's co-workers. If you thought I'm cheap now, back then, I was basically the Michelle Kwan of cheapskates. This is quite a welcomed upgrade. So I've had this Birch mattress for like a month now. Not only, like I said, does it keep you cool at night, but it's super freaking comfortable. I had just grown accustomed to the fact that when I wake up, my back would hurt. And so this mattress is making me realize that, hey man, don't have to be like that. Also, it was kind of nice not having to go to a store to buy it and just having it up here at your house in this box. Unwrapping it was kind of fun and also a little scary. You cut the wrapping and then it goes whoop. If you order a Birch mattress, you get a 100-night sleep trial just in case you don't like it, and also a 25-year warranty. And like I said, they deliver your mattress right to your door, free in the US. Each mattress comes with an Eco Rest pillow, which is made out of recycled plastic bottles. So that is Birch. I love my new mattress. If you guys are in the market for a new bed, I highly recommend. So if you want to check out Birch, you can go to the link below or just use the URL for $400 off your mattress and 2 free pillows. Thank you so much, Birch, for sponsoring this video, and without further ado, let's get to packing. So starting off, what I'll need: my little watercolor journal, travel watercolor kit, some white paint, pencil, these watercolor brushes that you just fill up with water, and I'm good to go. Now that I've got the view, the vista, if you will, that I want to paint, I think we can just get started here. I'm not gonna lie to you, it is the perfect weather out right now. Lovely. Also, don't worry, there will be a very thorough tick check after this. I feel very Frodo Baggins right now. I would expect Gandalf to be trotting around the corner any second now. It's also pretty isolated, which is good because, you know, I'm talking to myself, so. So I'm just kind of sketching out the outline here. It's freaking windy. Let's start painting. I'm gonna start with this big boy, I think. This definitely has seen better days. It's fine, everything's fine. In all honesty, I'm not great at watercolors. I don't know, I just feel like watercolor requires so much more thought. Okay, you have to do the lighter colors at this time and then go in and do the darker colors. And then my brain is just, but why not both at the same time? We try anyways. Doesn't have to be perfect. Strive for adequacy.
Take me up, up, up with you, theory of way up to the sky.
This is a mess.
Sail around the moon for a quiet moon just apart.
Whoopsie! Oh, that was way too much water. Yeah, it's not great, guys. F it, I'm cheating. A little bit of white acrylic never hurt anyone. Yeah, I don't know. It's just been like a weird few weeks where I feel like almost burnt out. So I think it's just a matter of taking some breaks here and there and just doing a little bit easier of content every now and then and not just full steam all the time, making really complicated stuff that takes me like all day, every day. I get worried that that's the only kind of content that does well. Trap myself because then I don't want to take a step backwards kind of thing. But that's silly, I say. A little bit more chill content here and there, I think, will help me a lot. So here we are in the middle of a field being pelted by tree droppings, hoping that no bugs crawl into my mouth. Nature. Nature. All right, switching to a littler one for the trees. I've just been finding the lack of meeting my goals, I guess, a little disheartening. I think that's why I am gravitating towards getting back into cosplay more than I have in the past year, because I have learned I am a very goal-oriented kind of maker. I need something to strive for. So for cosplay, the goal is honestly just finishing the thing. And with YouTube, it's tricky because my goal used to be grow my channel, and for a while that was great. But now it's just kind of come to a standstill, which is fine. I'm coming to terms with it. I've been having a lot of fun with the content I've been making, so whatever. I love what I do. I don't know, that's just kind of where I've been at. It's been a little discouraging, and I hate talking about it. It makes me sound ungrateful. Could not be farther from the truth. The fact that I get to do this for a job, like, look at where I am right now. Are you kidding me? This is part of my job? What? Trying to allow myself to feel feelings even though it makes me feel ungrateful sometimes. Excited to continue to make content. I'm probably never gonna stop, and I have so many ideas. I just, you know, YouTube can be a big ol' wiener sometimes. Really excited that we are getting stuff done on the house and that I'm going to have a barn studio soon, which is really exciting. I cannot wait to do some of the bigger scale projects that I've had planned and just haven't had the room for. Gird your loins for that, friends. What's that? Okay, it's a stick. Don't worry. I know you were worried. Is this fun to watch? I don't know. Watch me curse out spiders and be alarmingly caressed by branches. Right, I think that's it for painting number 1. Where's the cap? do this. You saw it here first, folks. I literally have not moved from this spot and lost the cap. You know, if I wasn't already a YouTuber, I would say that I had a strong future rivaling the likes of Houdini, because I am quite skilled at making things disappear. Here is painting number 1. I could probably add more details, but when it comes to watercolors, I tend to go a little too much like 87% of my life. So knowing when to stop for me is very important before it starts getting muddy. And then I'm gonna do another one. Probably there's a more like open field part. Let's pack up and go do that. This road feels like Return to Oz. I high-key expect the Wheelers to come out of nowhere and re-traumatize me. Alright, I think this will do for my second location. So it's actually gotten kind of cloudy out, which honestly is not the worst situation. It'll allow me to see a little bit better. I just hope the sky refrains from being Bon Jovi and does not pour any sugar on me. All right, this is much more of just like a field view. It's quite lovely. Feels very Pride and Prejudice. I would expect Mr. Darcy to be trouncing across this field in the deepest V you've ever seen.
Oh, Elizabeth, I'm coming for you.
Anywho, painting number 2. Uh-oh, I hear raindrops. Cover the watercolors. This is like that one time I was doing a watercolor final for art school and I was almost done. And then I opened my mouth and just gleeked all over it like that dinosaur in Jurassic Park. This might be my fault for not immediately knocking on wood when I said that New England was having perfect weather. Is it done? This one's a little easier. It's mostly trees. If you're lucky, maybe I'll do my best Julie Andrews in the middle of this field.
12 seconds later.
All right, it's raining, so I'm gonna head back home.
I swear to God, if any Blair Witches pop out right now, they can catch these hands.
Oh. All right, that's it. So I did end up touching up just a little bit with some acrylics right when I got home. I think somehow in the future I have to find a way to include some acrylics in my travel kit. I don't know. I just like the control that you can get. Add things later on and you don't have to kind of preemptively know where your highlights and stuff are gonna go, because anyways. So yeah, here are the finished pieces. This was pretty much exactly what I needed this week. I needed to do something that was really calming and enjoy some time in nature before it becomes Satan's actual butthole. I'm also hoping that it was relatively entertaining to watch. I'm not sure. I personally love painting videos, but I know that they're not for everyone. It's not quite on par with like my sewing videos and my making videos, so I don't know. Let me know if you did enjoy watching this. Have a nice chill video in between big makes. Thank you so much, Birch, for sponsoring this video once again.
Click the link in the description to get $400 off a Birch mattress and 2 free pillows.
I love you whether you're new or old to this channel. If you're new here and you feel like sticking around, feel free to subscribe. I upload most Fridays and we have fun here. And I will see you in my next video. Bye. Throughout the okay. Was I gonna say? I don't remember.
Ow! Sticks! Kindly off. Nature.
When it comes, I wanna well. Out of all things to have in my head right now. And here comes the rain again.
Stop!
Excuse me, contractors, I'm trying to film a mattress commercial.